Pain can be a real buzzkill, but thankfully there are plenty of drugs out there to help you get through it. Here in the United States, we've got a ton of options for pain relief. So without further ado, let's dive into the top 10 drugs for pain in the US. Disclaimer: the information provided in this video is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of a qualified healthcare provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have watched in this video. All the medications mentioned in this video will come in their generic name. Acetaminophen. Let's kick things off with a classic. Acetaminophen, also known as paracetamol, is one of the most widely used pain relievers in the world. It's often used to treat mild to moderate pain, including headaches, toothaches, and menstrual cramps. And the best part? It doesn't cause stomach problems like some other painkillers. Did you know that acetaminophen was first synthesized in 1878, but it wasn't until the 1950s that it became available over the counter? So next time you're popping a Tylenol, you can thank those mid-century scientists for their hard work. Tylenol. Good old Tylenol. It's the pain relief equivalent of a cozy blanket and a cup of tea. Whether you've got a headache, cramps, or just a general sense of malaise, Tylenol is there for you like a trusty friend. And the best part? You don't even need a prescription to get it. It's like the low-maintenance friend who's always down for a hangout. But here's the thing. While Tylenol may be a lifesaver in the moment, you've got to use it responsibly. Otherwise, you could end up doing more harm than good. And let's be real, no one wants to deal with liver damage on top of their headache. It's like adding insult to injury, except the injury is self-inflicted. Ibuprofen. Oh, good old ibuprofen. The Swiss Army knife of pain relief. Need to get rid of the headache? Ibuprofen. Got some cramps that won't fit? Ibuprofen. Arthritis flaring up again? You guessed it, ibuprofen. This little pill is a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug, or NSAID. Basically, it's like a tiny superhero that swoops in to save the day by blocking the product of those pesky prostaglandins. Naproxen. Naproxen, the drug that's a pain in the inflammation spot. The NSAID is a real champ when it comes to treating pain caused by conditions like arthritis, gout, and menstrual cramps. The best part? You don't even need a prescription to get it. Just pop on down to your local drugstore and voila! Instant pain relief. But don't get too carried away, folks. Like all drugs, naproxen has its side effects. So be sure to read the label and follow the recommended dosage. Otherwise, you might end up with a whole new kind of pain. The kind that comes from accidentally overdosing one painkillers. And trust me, nobody wants to experience that. Aspirin. This drug has been around for over a century, and it's still one of the most widely used pain relievers in the world. Aspirin is a NSAID that often used to treat mild to moderate pain, as well as fever and inflammation. It's also sometimes used to prevent heart attacks and strokes. Codeine. Codeine is a narcotic pain reliever that's often used to treat moderate to severe pain. It's usually taken in combination with other drugs, such as acetaminophen or ibuprofen, to enhance its pain-relieving properties. Fun fact: codeine is actually derived from opium, which has been used for pain relief for thousands of years. It was first isolated in the early 19th century, and it quickly became one of the most widely used pain relievers in the world. Just don't get too hooked on it. Hydrocodone. Hydrocodone, the magical pill that makes your pain disappear faster than a magician's rabbit. This narcotic pain reliever is like a superhero for moderate to severe pain, swooping in to save the day and make you feel like $1,000,000, or at least a few dollars, depending on your insurance. Whether you're dealing with chronic back pain or osteoarthritis, hydrocodone is like a trusty sidekick that always has your back, pun intended. Just pop a pill and let the soothing waves of pain relief wash over you like a gentle ocean breeze. Feels good, doesn't it? Oxycodone. So let's talk about oxycodone. This drug is like the fancy pants of pain relievers. The kind that comes with a posse of other drugs to make it even more powerful. It's like the leader of a gang, with its sidekicks, acetaminophen and ibuprofen always by its side. They're like the Robin to Oxycodone's Batman, or the Luigi to its Mario. Together, they form an unbeatable team of pain relief, ready to take down even the toughest headaches, backaches, and more. But let's not forget, with great power comes with great responsibility, and potentially some serious side effects. So be sure to use this gang of pain relievers with caution and under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Tramadol. Tramadol was actually discovered in the late 1970s by a German pharmaceutical company. It was first introduced in the US in 1990s, and it quickly became a popular alternative to other narcotic pain relievers. Tramadol is a unique pain reliever that's often used to treat moderate to severe pain. It works by binding to opioid receptors in the brain and spinal cord, but it also has some non-opioid properties that makes it less addictive than other narcotic pain relievers. Gabapentin. Gabapentin, the little drug that could. While it may not have the same name recognition as some of its narcotic counterparts, it's a real champion when it comes to treating nerve pain. And hey, it's not just a one-trick pony. Gabapentin can also lend a helping hand to those struggling with epilepsy and restless leg syndrome. Talk about a multi-talented drug. I mean, let's be real, nerve pain is no joke. It's the kind of pain that can make even the toughest of us cry out for our mamas. But with gabapentin on your side, you'll be able to keep that pain at bay and get back to living your best life. And if you happen to suffer from restless leg syndrome, well, gabapentin's got your back there too. Say goodbye to those pesky, twitchy legs and hello to good night's sleep. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 drugs for pain in the US. Whether you're dealing with a headache, backache, or something more serious, there's a drug out there that can help. Just make sure to talk to your doctor before starting any new pain medication. And remember that these drugs can have side effects and interactions with other medications. And if you're new here, hello and welcome to Medication Updates Quick Facts. Our channel's focus on health and wellness topics is driven with increased awareness and importance of maintaining good health in our fast-paced and often stressful lives. If this is something you're into, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you can be updated on our next upload. Thank you for watching.